Hey guys, Adam here at DirectionTrader.com. I'm just going to capture a quick long here in crude. I'm going long at 97.30, so I'm long right now, 97.30 long. First contract will be off here at 97.35, and then we will wait for our final runner up here at 97.65, which is maybe 97.64, a couple ticks in front of our negative 23% green dash line up there. Not sure how long this is going to take to play out, so I may pause this video, but I just wanted to capture an ambush long. We're coming off of a little bit of a break of support here. This previous high right here was a longer time frame ambush trade short, which has failed, and now it's broken out, so now we're going to trade long. We did not take the first, sorry about that, did not take this first ambush long because I wasn't around. It was pre-market and just wasn't ready for it yet. Plus, we would have been trading still into our resistance. Now that we've broken, I'm more than happy to go long. The dollar is starting to bounce off of some resistance. So the dollar is getting ready to roll down right as the crude market is hopefully going to start rolling up. So just going to wait here, let this play out for a couple minutes. We're a couple ticks away from our first target. I'm in at 30. There's touching 35 there. I got to fill. Sorry about that, guys. Got the cell phone going crazy. But basically, I just got my first target off at 35, and now I'm just going to wait. I'm going to bring my, this gets up to 40 plus 10 ticks. I'm going to bring my second contract from -5, my entry, up to my entry price. So I got a free trade, and then I'll just be waiting for it to head up to 64, 97.64. So I'm going to pause this video for just a couple minutes because who knows how long this will actually take to play out, but that's what I'm doing. Right now my stop's at 25, so if it does come back and stop me out, it's 100% scratch trade because I just got +5, and that would be -5. So we're long here at 30, and I will come back in a couple minutes. Win or lose, I'm going to come back and show you what happened. But we do have the dollar starting to roll down right now, so that's a plus. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright guys, we're back here. We've moved up about 20 ticks now, and the dollar is getting, actually the dollar is breaking through some support right now. It's minor support, so the dollar is breaking down right as we're testing the previous highs here on the crude market. So I definitely see this heading up and hitting our final target. Every so often, if we do have the dollar getting choppy, we will trail a stop up here and eliminate, some risk and lock in some profit, especially when we're retesting the highs, because that tends to be a chop zone. But we have the dollar actually cracking through support right now, so I can see this getting up to our final target without any issues. But like it's very typical for us to have this little bit of a pullback here, especially once we get up and retest the highs. But like I said, the dollar is selling off, so I'm more than happy to leave all this profit on the table right now, because I can see this pulling back just a little bit, but then ultimately breaking up and hitting our final target. The dollar has broken now down, so, and over here you see we are breaking the highs of this this previous resistance here. So I see no reason for this not to go ahead and head right up to our final target, which would be a very nice position for our first trade of the morning here at 6:30 a.m. So watching this real close at 6:30 in the morning. There's going to be a little pullback here, retesting these highs, but the dollar is not pulling back at all. So the dollar is still selling off. So this is nothing except for people seeing these highs right here, a little bit of profit taking, and we're hopefully waiting on some buyers to come back in and go ahead and push this back to the upside. So kind of a waiting game. I still love our position. We're in a risk-free trade. Worst case scenario, this thing spikes down and we only make 50 bucks. But best case scenario, it comes all the way up here to our final target at 64, which would be a nice 39 tick winner. Got in at 30, 64 would be 34 plus our 5, 39 tick winner. So once again, I'm gonna pause it. Win, lose, or draw. I'm gonna come back and show you how this came out. So let me just pause this, and I'll be back in a few minutes or however long it takes. Alrighty, I am back here, and sure enough, the dollar is continued to sell off just slowly. It's not selling off too bad. Sorry you can't see it. It's on another monitor, but I'm monitoring it over there. The dollar's still selling off. It's not even having these little pullbacks. We actually did break the highs here. We had a nice spike. This happened fairly quickly. Some buyers come in, so this is a good thing. This is what we're looking for. We have a fast up thrust and a slow pullback. Fast up thrust, slow pullback. That is a very bullish sign. That's what we're looking for. I don't like to see that this red bar came in. Typically, I like to take profits right here. I'm going to move my stop up a tick below here at 39, simply because this red line, it simply means that I have multiple time frames overbought. So I have a lot of time frames overbought. It typically tends to be a turnaround area. A lot of times it's just a micro, like this here, it's just a micro. This one here is just a micro. If this little pullback, and this can head right back up, but that's typically what it means. So I'm just going to limit some risk and take some profit and put it in the bank. Stops now at 39, but the dollar is just kind of going sideways right now, so it's not even pulling back. So we're still long this. We want to get up to our 64, and we will continue to wait, and that's where it's going to be. We're either going to get stopped out at 39 or get hit up here at 64. So I'll be back in a minute with an update. All right, I'm back. Actually just got the target hit here and filled at 64. During this little chop zone right here, the dollar was also going sideways, but it was below its resistance. So it was still selling off. The dollar was continuing to sell off. It never even had like a pullback. So we were very confident in staying long in this position. And then ultimately, once it broke these highs, this happened basically immediately within a minute. You know, this was 10, 15 seconds worth of thrust up. So that's kind of how it works with the crude. Whenever it breaks out, it'll break out really, really fast. But this is what I was talking about. We had a nice fast thrust up. So, I mean, had a lot of buy orders coming in, a slow pullback, and then a nice fast thrust. So these are all very bullish signs, especially since we were long. These are all bullish signs. And whenever this happened backwards, this is just so slow and choppy, and then you get a fast thrust up. That's how it works. That's a very strong market. There's a good position, 39 ticks on it right out of the gate here. It's been about 20 minutes, 25 minutes maybe. So not a bad setup. Yes, Steve. Steve asked, what about a single contract? We do in the live trading room. We do have strategy where we trail things. Say you're a one contract trader, you could do this exact same setup with one contract and manage this. Now, I do think you would have been stopped out right around here, around 45, 46 maybe, which is still a good 15, 16 tick profit. But, you know, obviously in order to catch all of it, we use multiple time frames or multiple contracts. But yes, I do have a strategy in the room I use quite often. We're all enter like one contract or two contract and then just trail up. Use a trailing strategy where once it goes so far into our direction, 5 or 6 ticks, we limit all risk by dragging it to our entry price or even higher. A lot of times it sometimes gets us a stop out, but that's fine. We have reduced risk as quick as possible. We don't want to give it any of our money. So yes, we do have strategies that you can use one contract on where you don't actually have to scale out. But come to the live trading room, and you'll see us do this on a daily basis. But that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed the long trade. Worked out real well. But if you have any questions, come by directiontrader.com and give the live trading room a trial. I will see you and have a good day.